look at b. 1 minus t over top of t squared minus 1. Okay, I'm going to show you this one kind of two ways. So first thing we're going to do is if we're supposed to simplify this, we need to factor the numerator and the denominator. The numerator, is the order good? No. So I would probably reorder this one to be a negative t plus a 1. And then I'd probably take out a greatest common factor on it. What would the greatest common factor be? I don't like what? I don't like negatives at the beginning. So I would probably take that negative out like it's a greatest common factor, and then I have this nice factor of t minus 1. Okay, and that's the part where I make sure you don't have to do every time, but this one is a nice one too. Okay, denominator. Order's good. There is no greatest common factor. Binomial, trinomial, 4 terms, it's a binomial, so I check for difference of squares. Does this one satisfy difference of squares? Yes. It's got the difference. It's got perfect square at the beginning and perfect square at the end. So my factors for this one, I'm going to have to squish them in, are t minus 1 and t plus 1. Okay, t minus 1 and t plus 1. Okay, so what you can see here is now the t minus 1 and the t minus 1 cancel. So my final answer is a negative 1 on the top over top of a t plus 1, comma, t cannot be, what are my non-permissible values? So take a look at my denominator. Before I even cancel anything off, I have 2 sets of brackets, so I should have 2 non-permissible values. What are they? Positive 1 and negative 1, so you can put plus or minus 1 here. Okay, now here's the other thing I was going to show you. If you chose to keep this the same, that's fine. If you said, okay, it's factored good enough, because there's no greatest common factor, it's just the order I don't like, that's okay. The denominator you would factor would be a t minus 1 and a t plus 1. Okay? Now, you have to be careful about which one cancels, but if the factor is the same, with the exception of the terms each, every single term has opposite signs, then you can cancel it off, and it's a difference of a negative 1, because you'd have to pull a greatest common factor out of 1. So this one here, see this guy here, he's got a positive t and a negative 1. This one up here is opposite. He's got a negative t and a positive 1. So they're exactly the opposite signs for every term within those brackets. So you can cross those off, but it leaves you with a negative 1 because they're exactly the opposite. So that's another way that you could actually have gotten the negative 1 over the t plus 1. Okay? Some students have a hard time figuring that one out, but you have to just make sure each term has opposite signs.